Yo, what's up guys, your boy Nigel here, welcome back to Wuthering Waves. So this video is going to be just a casual one, not necessarily like a really in-depth video. It's going to be my first impressions of, well, I think the correct pronunciation is Jeje, like Jeje, something like that, right? But I call her Zezi. I call her Zezi, right? Zhezhi. I just ignore the H. Zezi. That's how I'm calling her. That's how I see is the correct way. Jeje is the the real way, but it's not the correct way in my opinion. But in any case, she's out and she also has a weapon. So I'm going to be doing a quick an analysis video similar to what I do in Snowbreak, just as a just to give it a try. So let's first take a look at the weapon. So we already know that she is a ice type. I forgot the weapon type. That the rectifier user. And let's take a look. So the weapon is called Rime Draped Sprouts. Level 90, we got 500 attack and 72% crit damage. That is insane. Just as a quick side note, the attack in this game is currently a very strong stat. So it's best to have it balanced where you have a good amount of attack and a good amount of crit damage, rather than having too much of one or the other, if that makes sense. But 72 crit damage is 72% crit damage. What more could you ask for? And that rank 1 passive, increase attack by 12%. And while the wielder is on field, you grant 12% basic attack damage, stacking up to 3 times. And then at 3 stacks, using an outro, consumes all stacks with this effect and grants the wielder 52% basic attack damage bonus for 27 seconds, effective when the wielder is off the field. So 27 seconds is technically a very specific number, and that's probably because of her kit, Zezi's kit. So let's take a quick look. So this is the character. They mainly went for the shy Klutz, glasses, twin tail, that kind of trope, and it is gonna be an appealing character to a certain fan base out there. Well, not certain fan base, but like it appeals to a certain audience. There you go. That's more like it. Let's take a look at the normal attacks, because this is where she should be getting a lot of damage. But unfortunately, there's no specific gimmick to the normal attack itself. It might be in the Forte circuit, which we'll look in a moment. The resonance skill, if afflatus, probably Forte circuit related, if it's no less than 60, consume 60 to summon. It probably summons 2 things. You tap it to summon on the ground, probably next to Zezi, and then if you hold it, you can tap the button in mid-air. You can summon them mid-air. Interesting. Either way, they still do the same amount of damage regardless. So it doesn't really matter how you do it. I would just say just press it. Pressing it will cast it the fastest, and at least you can use it wherever height you are, right? You can use it ground or up. Forte, Zezi may summon phantasmic imprints at the cost of afflatus when casting resonance skill or heavy attack. Only one of each, up to 3 max, can exist at the same time, and you can't summon the middle one unless you ult, right? Oh no. The middle one is summoned how? Oh, I think the heavy attack consumes stamina from conjuration to attack the target. So So these are combos that I should probably do in the test play, but there's the first combo where you hold the normal attack button after the third basic attack. There's another one where you press the normal attack after pressing the resonance skill. And it's a hold normal attack after casting resonance skill, stroke of genius or zenith. Ain't no way. I am actually confused now. There's another one when you hold the normal attack button while in midair. Hold the normal attack button after a successful dodge. So this is basically just 5 different ways to do the heavy attack, essentially. TLDR. Oh. So stroke of genius when you have a summon currently available. Makes sense. And then this one, the second version of the resonance skill is when you have 2 stacks of Painter's Delight. Move to the location. Okay. Okay. It seems a bit complicated right now, but I feel like when you're playing her, it's going to be pretty straightforward. Normal attacks and casting intro grants are flattest. So you have to use normal attacks. It's a bit unfortunate that the normal attacks technically don't have any new things. It's just mainly a new way of doing heavy attacks. But heavy attacks are not normal attacks. If you know what I mean. Like, it doesn't even mention... It doesn't mention whether or not the heavy attack counts as normal attack damage, unless I'm blind. Yeah, it doesn't say. It doesn't mention if it's normal attack damage or not. Well, I guess if conjuration counts as normal attack, maybe it's somewhere here. Yeah, do let me know. Please correct me. Now let's take a look at the ultimate. Summons. This is where the coordinated attacks come. Cooldown of 25 seconds. But how long does it last? 30 seconds. Ooh. Oh, that is nice. So you have infinite coordinated attacks. That is actually really good. Technically speaking, she's a very, very nice off-field DPS character. From the looks of it, she needs to be on field for a little bit, but assuming you're able to ult very often and you might not need to have her on the field that much, I mean, it might be good. The only reason why you want to keep her on field is to have her cast the outro so she can get the buffs for when after you use the ultimate. Okay, this is pretty crazy. Up to 1 Inklet spirit can be summoned every second and up to 21 spirits in total. Oh, okay. So 21 in total means it either lasts for 30 seconds or all 21 are activated in total. So there's a 4 second downtime, I think. For 3 seconds after dealing damage. Okay. Well, maybe 4 second downtime. It depends on how the skill works. And then intro is just dealing damage. And then outro, glacier damage and resonance skill amplify for 14 seconds. Interesting. Let's check out the first passive. When using resonance skills, attack is increased by 6% for 27 seconds, stacks up to 3 times. So they made it so that all the buffs last as long as her ultimate, basically. Outro skill, restore 15 resonance energy to the incoming resonator. Very strong. Very nice support capabilities on top of dealing damage. Okay. And then she gets crit rate and attack. Fair enough. I would say she is a sub DPS with supporting capabilities rather than a support character actually. They definitely made her kit to work with Jinsei. And that's pretty much about it. Now her resonance chain. Her first one restores 15 resonance energy and increases crit rate by 10%. Ooh. That is already nice. Second one, max Inkling Spirits increases by 6. So from oh, that's funny. That is funny. So the reason why they made it 27 seconds is because the dupe brings it from 21 to 27. Oh my, ain't no way they just did that. So if you want 100% uptime on all her buffs, then you want S2. Oh, what a joker. That is funny. Okay, what about this one? Ooh, more attack. Okay, so I guess with dupes, you want as much crit damage as possible, and attack rolls don't really matter that much for Zezi. Let's see, Hue Spectrum increases attack of resonators on the team for 20% for 30. So this is just oh, this is even better than Changli and Jinxi's one, because Changli and Jinxi is when they use their intro skill, everyone gets an attack buff, but in this one, when she uses ult, everyone gets an attack buff for 30 seconds. Okay. For every 3 spirit summoned during the ult, 1 extra. Ain't no way. And it's considered basic damage, basic attack damage as well. Hold on, this is Inkling counts as basic attack damage? Oh, it doesn't mention. Wait, it doesn't mention? Okay, well, oh, it says here, sorry, I'm blind. It says considered basic attack damage. Oh, as you can see here, it doesn't say mention as basic attack damage on Forte. Okay, so ult is basic attack damage scaling. Fair enough, fair enough. Now, the last one is casting resonance skill. Any resonance skill summons extra Ivory Herald to deal damage equal to 100% of resonance skill, considered as basic attack damage. So she does get a lot of damage from the last 2, but I feel like it doesn't really matter. And her most important one is probably S2 for functionality's sake. The rest are just damage increases. But this one definitely changes because her buffs become 100% uptime, and her coordinated attacks become 100% uptime at S2. Okay, so first impressions, she is a coordinated damage dealer with a bit of sub DPS while she is on the field. And that's mainly because you want to build up her Concerto to give outro skill, to give herself the weapon buff from her signature weapon, and to buff the next character coming in with the free energy and so on. So now that's out of the way, oh, let me just get some login stuff. Let's take a look at her. Oh, let's take a look at her gameplay. So, we could take a look at her coordinated attacks, right? But I feel like it might be difficult. Wait, let me see if I. Okay, that didn't do anything. Now, let me see what they mean by pressing. Oh, that's the heavy attack right there, I think. But, I mean, that's the easiest one. That's why I don't remember the rest, to be honest. What if I hold? Yeah, no, well, that's the extra basic attack. That's the heavy attack that they're talking about.
Watch out.
Interesting. So I teleported when I with that E. Wait, what? Honestly, if you're looking for a guide for actual gameplay, oh, I'm starting to get it. I think when you have like the extra circles on your Concerto gauge, it's like a free teleport. You know what I mean? But only when something is up. There you go, right there, and then right there, right? Now let's take a look at the ult.
Capture the spark! Let me be your blade.
So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh. 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and it's gone. Okay. So I did notice something, and that is when you're in alt mode and you're not attacking consistently, it's actually going to stop attacking or not attack at all. Ain't no way. So for example, like let's say I dodge, right? You have 3 seconds to attack again. Otherwise, this is gonna happen where none of them are actually none of the birds are actually attacking. So just to keep that in mind, her ult kind of forces you to attack nearly 100% of the time. You know what I mean? Like at least attacking sometime every 3 seconds. Otherwise, you know, there's gonna be a bit of mishap going on. Okay, so I think her gameplay is okay. Obviously it's not like an actual review because her actual teams want actual DPS. Well, Yang Yang and Chixia can count as DPS actually, and Yang Yang's a great support as well. That's not what I meant. I didn't mean to be rude, but what I was saying is I can't really showcase her actual gameplay with the current comp, because normally you would have 1 support and then 2 damage dealers. So for example, Baiji, Zezi, and Yang Yang. Okay, Baiji, Zezi, and Jinchi. Oh, that is funny. The E's, the team E's. But yeah. Hopefully this video was kind of informative in a sense. Actually there's my final verdict now. So first impressions, quote unquote, final verdict on Zezi for the new release character. I think she's cool. Honestly, the gameplay isn't really that appealing to me, mainly because it's off-field coordinated attack. But her design is nice, I have to admit, right? It is nice. It has the appeal with the glasses, you know, the black hair, that kind of hairstyle, you know, that kind of thing, you know. I don't blame you if you want to pull, but she is good. She's good. Definitely practical option. Very strong practical option for Jinxie because of the coordinated attacks. But let's say you already have Yinlin, right?
No rush.
Her forte
Ones will fall right into
with
our
punishment mark, 1 time per second, lasts for where is it? Where can I see punishment mark? 18 seconds. Okay, it's not that long. So technically you will have an easier time doing coordinated attacks with the Jinxie Zezi combo instead of the Jinxie Yinlin combo. But if you have Yinlin, Jinxie, and Zezi, no healer run, I mean YOLO, that works too. And everyone's a different element, so Jinxie will definitely benefit from her passive where you kind of want to have different elements doing coordinated attacks at the same time. So there is that. So apologies that this video took a bit of time, but hopefully I went through her character the best that I can as someone who had no idea about her kit, and just reviewing it from a standpoint of what I'm able to observe and experience firsthand as a normal player playing Wuthering Waves. And yeah, if you got any more questions in regards to Zezi, do let me know down in the comments below. If you're looking for an actual guide, there are probably videos out there already. It's been your boy Nigel Storm. I'll see you guys in the next stream or video. Peace.